keep hearing you're concerned about my happiness. All that thought you've given me is conscience, I guess. If I were walking in your shoes, I wouldn't worry none. While you and your friends are worried about me, I'm having lots of fun. Counting flowers on the wall, that don't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with the deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do. Last night I dressed details pretending I was on the town. Long as I can dream, it's hard to slow this swinger down. So please don't give a thought to me, I'm really doing fine. You can always find me here and having quite a time. Counting flowers on the wall. Hey, how you doing there, Guitar Heroes? All right, today's song is Flowers on the Wall. It's by the Statler brothers. And a little bit more of a rock song, at least country rock for sure, than a country song coming from this group. 1966 is our year. Pretty famous song. Certainly was super popular back in the 60s and continues to be today for that age group and for the country crowd. So let's take a look at this song and find out what we really have to do here to make this sound good. Well, not real complicated. What do we got for chords? We got a G, we got an E minor, we got an A7, we got a D, and we got a C, and that's it. That's our chords for Flowers on the Wall. So key of G, and the A7 is probably the only one that's a little bit out of the ordinary. Normally the A7 would be an A minor in that key, but the A7 is what works. So let's zoom in, take a look at the chords and the structure here. Okay, so we've got three verses. We got one chorus that's repeated over and over again, and the strumming pattern is roughly the same thing through the whole song. There's a couple of places where we kind of have a cold stop, and you kind of heard that probably on the end of the chorus when we go into the verse. So let's take a look here. So we start out the first verse with a G, our standard G chord, and then we got an E minor. That's our standard E minor. And then we have an A7. A minor, remember we pick up the center finger here on the A7. And then we have a D. Standard D. And then we go back to G, E minor, A minor, and D before we go in the chorus. So let's kind of go through this. I keep hearing you're concerned, E minor, about my happiness, now A7. But all that thought you've given me is conscience, I guess. Now we're back to G. If I were walking in your shoes, I wouldn't worry none. Back to A7. While you and your friends are worried about me, I'm D, having lots of fun. And now we go into the chorus. Counting, and then we go to the E minor. Flowers on the wall, that don't bother me at all. And then we just hang on that E minor. Playing solitaire till dawn with the deck of 51. Smoking C, cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me D, I've seen nothing to do. And there's here we just kind of stop right here, dead stop, and then we go into the next verse. Last night I dressed in tails pretending, and so we got the same exact chord pattern as the first verse. So relatively simple song. It's got a little bit of speed to it, but you can start out playing a little bit slower and then work your speed up as you go. But the standard chords in the key of G, makes it one that if you've been working on these chords, it's going to be relatively familiar and simple from that aspect. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, got something out of it. It's a great song to learn, and you won't find too many people that won't know the song, I guess, unless they're kids, obviously, and kids can be defined as probably up to 30, maybe 35. Depends on how old you are, right? All right. Have a great day, and keep on a-strumming. It's good to see you, I must go, I know I look a fright. Anyway, my eyes are not accustomed to this light. My shoes are not accustomed to this hard concrete. So I must go back to my room and make my day complete. Darling, flowers on the wall, that don't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with the deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've